It's no secret that the recession in China has been slowly taking its toll on large companies around the world. Apple, being one of the most valuable companies in the world, seems to be no exception. While many large companies have taken steps to protect themselves from this recession in China and its effects, it's still unclear how exactly Apple will change their business strategy in order to keep from being directly affected by the Chinese economy and its slowing growth rate. Over the past few months, economic instability has been on the rise in China. The country's GDP growth slowed to 6.6% last year, which is a significant decrease from previous years. And now, Chinese stocks have been experiencing a major downturn as well. This could potentially cause some big companies to slow down like Apple. Apple has been experiencing a slump for some time now. In January, Apple's stock decreased to $92 per share, which is lower than it was at this point last year. At the same time, its biggest competitor Samsung has seen an increase in their stock price. The two reasons behind this seem to be either Americans don't want iPhones anymore, or they're waiting for next-generation models coming out later this year. In December of 2017, Reuters reported that Apple had invested almost $2 billion into a new factory in Xi'an. The investment seems well-founded because China is currently one of Apple's most profitable markets with revenues worth over $17 billion as of 2017. But recent reports indicate that as Chinese companies have come under pressure during the current trade war between China and America, many manufacturers have decided to relocate from coastal areas inland. Some experts predict that this could slow down production rates on components going into iPhones and other electronic devices made by American companies like Apple. Apple is not the only company to be impacted by this recession. In fact, many companies that manufacture goods in China have seen their profits plummet as a result of lower demand. Some industries, like retail and construction, have been hit even harder because they rely heavily on Chinese consumers for their bottom line. Additionally, some industries such as mining have seen costs rise as a result of increased tariffs imposed on Chinese imports. The American shoe industry, which relies heavily on Chinese labor for manufacturing, has also felt the impact. It's difficult to predict what will happen to companies like Apple during a recession. The company has been experiencing growth around the world, with a recent expansion into India. It's hard to say whether or not this expansion will pay off for them in future years. All that can be done is wait and see how this all plays out.